Hello, hello, hello world. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello world. Hello, hello, hello. Rah. By the water, we are water. It is through the fire that we see the light. It is the air we breathe that ground spoke you and me. Ashe, ashe, ashe. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome back to T.R.A.M. Tarot. Back with your High Priestess, Astral Tawaz, better known to most as Tracy. Here with a collective for my beautiful Aquarius. You can have Aquarius anywhere in your chart for this to be relatable. Roles are interchangeable. Get where you get, fit where you fit, my beautiful Aquarius. With that being said, we're going to step straight away. On the bottom of the deck, we got distant horizons. So, wealthy man. So something happening within the next couple months for you, few months. Distant horizon on the bottom. Slice the deck with occupation. So something you're doing is gonna change course. Something's gonna grow from it, some type of wealth. It doesn't necessarily have to be financial, but it could. It could just mean that you're growing in something. You're gaining some type of wealth. So I don't want you to be like, she said I was going to be rich. Imprisonment. Number 29. Break down to 11. Break down to a 2. So something about your, something about your path within the next couple months or few months. Community. And what's this flipped out in the reverse? Change. Flipped out in the reverse. What number is this? The number 9. Okay. Imprisonment, the number 9. Privileged lady. And high honor. The number 20. What? Wait a minute. Hold up, y'all. Number 25. Another 9. So what I'm putting on the bottom. Toil and labor. Main nail. So what I'm picking up right here is there is somebody that doesn't want things to change. They feel imprisoned by a situation, by circumstances. Maybe this path, maybe they see it's opening up for you. Maybe they see a new horizon for you. Maybe they see this wealth and they don't want things to change, but they're in prison. Or maybe you're in prison by some type of change. You don't want something to change. Take a hag go. However it go, something is ending. Something is definitely ending. We got 2 9s. Yeah. Wait a minute, hold up. Y'all, I can't count. I told y'all my math ain't right. This is 7. So something you do, maybe you do spiritually. I said something is ending though. There's a 9. I mean, there's a 9 right here. Something's okay. I got it now. Okay. My beautiful Aquarius. Let me get situated. This change is in reverse. It's a number 9. 9 talks about endings. Somebody doesn't want something to end. They don't want a path with you to end. And they feel imprisoned by this. 29, break down to 11, break down to a 2. They feel imprisoned by a choice you made, by the path you on. And then we got a number 25. Lord, I don't know how I said that's a name. Y'all, bear with me. Bear with me, world. I've never been good in math. A 7. So we got something spiritual happening here. Divine intervention, first thing came to mind. And toil and labor. What number is this? A 38. Another 11. So definitely something about something you've been working hard on. And there's a change happening. Somebody can see this and they don't want it to change. Something spiritual you do, you're going to be held in high honor. Or it may not be, you know. Maybe there's just a divine intervention, something happening, something gonna change something. And for some of you, you maybe think that this ain't gonna happen. You maybe got some doubts with this change being in the reverse. And maybe you in prison by this. So two different storylines I'm picking up on. I'm picking up on you've been waiting for some type of change to happen, and you feel like it's not, and you in prison by these thoughts. Eight of Swords. It's like maybe the Eight of Swords. So you kind of in your head about it, but it's changing. Some type of divine intervention. Another storyline is there is someone that doesn't want something to change, and they're in prison by this. So take a hag go. All right. Let's get some tarot. And on the top of the deck, as I grab the deck, is the Sun. There is some type of change, a happy change, because of something you've been working on. Seven of Pentacles. Taurus and Saturn. Something that the world can see, perhaps. Saturn represents the world in the major arcana. Saturn is also ruled by Capricorn and Aquarius. That's you. So something you do could be doing in the public eye, and it's about to change. All right, look, I sliced the deck right to the star. Aquarius energy. Two major arcana, the Sun and the Star. Make sure I cover her up. I'm gonna say, and this naked baby, but this baby ain't naked on here. Yes. Something you giving birth to. Something you've been working hard on. One more. Yeah, Ten of Swords on the bottom. The Sun and Gemini. This could be a lover situation. Gemini talks about the lovers. You could be some type of messenger. Say spiritual, something divine intervention about to happen. The Emperor on the bottom could be dealing with an Aries, or you're taking control, or you're going to take control of a situation. Or there's this Emperor or Empress that don't want something to end, change. Yes, as I say that. Yeah, they may not be speaking up on this. But they in their head about it big time. Alright. I'm gonna slice it again. A Hierophant. All these major arcana. Something major finna happen for you within the next few months. King of Pentacles. There could be a King of Pentacles that's in prison. You could have been married to this individual, or you could be in a married-like situation with this person, with this individual. Capricorn energy. You share Capricorn with Saturn, with Capricorn. The Hangman, Pisces energy. Could be a Pisces. Yeah. Yeah. We got the Hangman, we got the Ace of Wands, we got the Seven of Pentacles, and we got the World. So definitely somebody don't want something to end. And then we got Capricorn right here. The Devil. Somebody is obsessively in their heads about this. You could have been stuck for a while, and they could see that something is about to change for you. We got the Page of Cups. Somebody wants to apologize to you about something. They're in their head. They're in their head. and they don't want something to change, or something did change. So for some of you, I'm picking up. I'm getting a different. I'm getting another storyline. Something happened. Something changed the relationship between two people, two individuals. Could be lovers. Could just be you guys. The path. You guys are on this path together, and something happened, and then you guys were no longer on this path together. This person is in their head about it because they see something. King of Pentacles energy. They see you being seen, and maybe they watching you. However it go, something changed between you, and they want to apologize, and they in their head about it. Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, some type of gift. Look, on this path. Two of Wands. The Sun. Could be dealing with Aries. Could be dealing with Capricorn. Could be dealing with water, earth, Leo, Scorpio up underneath that. 5 of Cups. Somebody got big regrets. Deep regrets. Mars and Scorpio. So definitely could be dealing with Aries, Mars. Ruled by Aries. Let's get your, yeah. Somebody was left out in the cold. Or somebody left you out in the cold. And now they want to apologize. Because things have changed for you, maybe. And maybe that's why they want to apologize. Seven of Cups, Scorpio energy, Venus and Scorpio. Venus could be dealing with a Libra or a Taurus, Scorpio. This is a person that you had a lot of love for, or they have a lot of love for you. However, every time I look at this deck, I'm always drawn to this witch down here in this corner. And this is always giving me somebody been doing some type of crown interference, sending you some type of an illusion, making you delusional, or telling people you delusional. But now they see that you're not, and people are going to see that you're not, because you're getting ready to be held in some type of high honor. King of Cups on the bottom. You got the King of Pentacles and the King of Cups. Pisces energy. This fish down here. It could be any water. This could be any earth. I'm picking up on Capricorn because Capricorn is the cardinal. And King of Pentacles is the cardinal. Yeah. Somebody sees that's something you're manifesting. Yeah. There was some type of crown interference with this magician, with this Four of Swords. Somebody tried to throw you off balance. You know, the King of Cups talks about being able to be balanced in the rocky terrain, the water when it's rocky. Being able to still remain balanced. You see, he still got that cup, still holding that cup. And pink. Pink talks about the heart chakra. So this person was doing some type of crown interference to try to throw you off course. King or queen. And they was using some type of magic. Or what's coming to you, coming towards you, Cancer energy. It's something changing with what you're working on. I said what you invested in, it's how you working. And here go the Queen of Cups. As I said, King or Queen. This could be a couple definitely for some of you. They want to say something. They want to apologize. They want to apologize. They watching you. And what I say that imprisonment remind me of the Eight of Swords. They're in their head heavy. Because they see some type of balance coming for you or towards you. And we got Moon and Aquarius. They did some type of hidden things with energy is concerned to try to throw you off kilter. However it go, you still remaining. Let's get you the let's get your final message, final channel message. And when I lift the deck, I'm off the desk. Place of employment, the path, they are all connected. Respiratory system. Somebody could have asthma or something like that, some type of breathing or disorder or something like that. Overt. I can't never say that word right. Somebody tried to somebody worked with others, as I'm looking at right now. Somebody worked with others to throw you off course. And they want to stop your change. They was trying to stop you from having some type of glow up in what you do in front of people. They was trying to end you with this death being on the top. Scorpio energy. They made a fatal mistake. The body. You see this respiratory system. Something could be happening with somebody's breathing. Or they doing so. You know how you crash so much sometimes and you can't breathe? And up underneath that was stripped. So somebody's being stripped of their gifts because they misused them. Somebody was a coward that was on the bottom sticking out. Now somebody wishes they could take it back. They do. Candle. They could have been doing all type of different rituals to dull you, to slow you down. Healing hands. You could be a healer of some sort. Aquarius talks about healing, and the star talks about healing, and it talks about a wish being brought into existence. Healing hands on the bottom of the deck. Slice the deck with overt. See, I was saying last week, I don't forget what reading it was. Sometimes people think they're the ones that's delaying us because it looks like that. However, sometimes things slip through or get through because we need to see something about ourselves that we're not seeing. We need to heal some issues, and maybe you need to heal something before you can move on to this, because you're going to impact a lot of people. It's high honor. You are. They know, and I say they because we saw that card. They're all connected. They knew this. Whoever these people is. Whoever, it could have been a lover, work with somebody. I'm picking up on a lover for some of you. Work with a high priestess. I'm picking up on it could have been friend, family. Worked with people to try to stop you. You know, paid money. Could have paid money to try to stop you. However, they knew this was coming. Yeah. Despite what they did, they knew it couldn't be stopped. And they made us all you having some type of delays, but they saw something that it wasn't finna be stopped. And their plan was thrown down the drain. Awesome. You're doing an awesome job. Hidden. This stuff was hidden from you. However, it happened so you can grow. You bringing towers. You bringing towers. That's the imprisonment and the King of Pentacles. Someone feels like a fool. Yep. Someone feels like a fool. Important information. Fortress. They could want to tell you. You could have found out about this, and they could want to tell you something, but you done built a fortress up. You're not letting nobody get through. You don't care to hear what they got to say. What's this important information? Let's get one for that before we move to the last one. These were sticking out. Ain't no stopping us now. The illusion would no longer be televised. And Mercury. Mercury is a knowing. Mercury is Virgo and Gemini. They want to tell you about what happened with the situation. They want to shine some light on the situation. However, some of you already know, and you don't care to hear what they got to say. You don't care to hear what they got to say. Unlimited amount. Never go back to them. I'm picking up on they have an unlimited amount of dislike for you, or it may be even hate. Fatal. Keeping quiet came out. And fake ass illusions exposed. What's on the bottom? What's this here? This is big. What's on the bottom? Fuck. Then we got red blood cells. Somebody could be, I said somebody having some breathing issues, respiratory issues. Somebody could be, having some really bad breathing issues, really bad, serious. Red blood cells help you produce the oxygen. They could feel like they can't breathe. Or they can't really breathe physically. They could be going through something. But somebody was keeping quiet about what was going on. That's maybe what they want to tell you. Fake ass illusion exposed. However, a lot of you already know the gist of what went down. And that's all I got for you, my beautiful, beautiful Aquarius. Yes, just stay positive. Just stay focused. Whatever you're working on, just keep working on that. Because if you're the one in your head about this, it's going to change. There's change happening where you're going to be held in some type of high honor for what you do and what you bring, what you present. So just keep on working. Don't let nobody stop you. And what they doing is helping you to see things that you need to overcome and things you need to change. So if you was angry about it, take that. Understand that it helped you. It helped you to heal. Like, share, and subscribe if you feel moved to. Thank you in advance for watching. And it was real. Until next time. Until next time. Until next time. Bye, my loves.